give up our summer just yet. We've been having a wonderful summer. Our kids are getting ready to go back to school. We're grilling, and on the weekends we have one of our favorite products that we have available all year round.
Absolutely.
So these are our Faroe Island salmon burgers. And I think it's important to start from the very beginning, right? We have a side of salmon here for everybody. So the Faroe Island salmon burgers are made from the Faroe Island salmon. If you guys know the center cut fillets that you receive, it looks like this. So the center cut fillets that you normally get come from right here, but we're using the rest of the salmon to mold into your burger. So nice chunks of that Faroe Island salmon. If you're not familiar,
these are those portions that are 4 ounces or 3 ounces, right? They weren't large enough to make that 6-ounce set Faroe Island salmon fillet. That's what's going into these burgers.
So there it is. There's the Faroe Islands, located just north of Scotland. The salmon are out there in the open water in a beautiful, pristine body of water that has a very strong Arctic current that flows through, keeping that water very cold and very clean. And the salmon are fed an all-natural, hormone-free, antibiotic-free diet. And then they are pulled out of the water, and that beautiful, vibrant orange piece that you just saw with the marbling that breaks down and gives us that beautiful flavor. And of course, that orange color, that's our nutrients, our omega-3s, our omega-6s, are making this burger with some really simple, fresh ingredients as well. So these chunks of Faroe Island salmon is blended with a little bit of egg, some Dijon, a little bit of mayonnaise, some green relish in here. You can see the ingredients. These are so flavorful and they are so soft. Ray and I always kind of order things at restaurants that we have just to remind ourselves how amazing these are. Salmon burgers are not my favorite thing in a pub.
I completely agree. And usually, Brittany, because they're totally chopped up or minced, right? They take all that kind of salmon scrap from the belly and things like that. These are whole pieces of salmon. When you see this salmon burger, right? Here's one raw. When you see this and you get it at home, it's like eating a real salmon fillet every time you bite into this burger, because it's not minced salmon, right? We're taking all these beautiful pieces of that same great quality Faroe Island salmon that you love and putting them into a burger, just adding some beautiful, fresh ingredients to kind of pull it all together and hold it together for you. This is not just a burger, right? This doesn't have to just be served on a bun, as you see here. This is a great item to put on top of a salad. You can thaw them out just in a matter of minutes, right? Run them under cold water, and you're going to be ready to go. But again, I want to take you through the item number one more time. Item number M59209. Brittany, this is available for just 4 easy payments of $15.62. So it's an incredible value. When you compare this to our Faroe Island salmon fillets, right, this is a real strong value. You're going to get 12 of these. So this is going to be 12 great meals in your home for, less than $2.
Exactly. And Ray, we just talked about the original, but we also have the sun-dried tomato option for you tonight as well. And this is all of those fresh ingredients that we listed for you a little earlier. So that's your fresh eggs, a little bit of fresh breadcrumbs, your Dijon mustard, your mayo, just a nice mix of seasonings. And then we take it one step further and we add that sun-dried tomato element. And it just gives it an extra flavor profile. This isn't a spicy option. It's not anything other than just adding that Mediterranean flair.
It really does.
And we grill these all summer long, but I have one right here that just from my air fryer go off. And this is 12 minutes in your air fryer from frozen. So if you like to grill, but I'm just gonna cut this guy in half and
show everybody. I think that's what it's all about. We're about to be back in busy time of year, right? We're out of summer vacation mode, as we like to say at the office here. And everybody's getting back into their kids going back to school, or we're getting ready to gear up for the holidays. And you want a quick, easy, convenient meal in your freezer at all times. This is one of those things, because it really is a meal. Sitting down and having one of these 4-ounce burgers without a roll, or just on a salad, it truly is a great meal.
So this is one of my favorite things to put in a pita. So a lot of times we have those buns, we'll make those here.
You do.
So I do the fresh pita, and I love,
look how spectacular that is.
My tzatziki sauce, right? You know this.
I do. And all that is a pita that we had in the refrigerator, right? For Brittany, just a little over $5 a serving, and you have something absolutely incredible. So whether it's for you during the week or you're having guests over, this is just a great item to have in the freezer at all times. Each one comes individually vacuum packaged just like this. So you're not gonna have to take out 2 or 10 or all 12 of them at a time. You just pull out one, run it under cold water if you like, and you're ready to go. So it really is that easy, Brittany. But again, just 4 easy payments of $15.62 is going to get these home. I will tell you, over the last, I would say 3 to 4 months, we've been really trying to get our son to eat a cleaner diet, right? And you're laughing because you know where I'm going. But
I do.
We introduced Faroe Island salmon to him, I guess, I'll switch sides with you, maybe about 7 or 8 months ago. And it's become a favorite of his. Now, this is a kid that ate chicken nuggets pretty much exclusively, like maybe pizza once in a while, or a cheeseburger.
Carbohydrates and dairy.
Exactly, or some mac and cheese. But we finally got him to eat the Faroe Island salmon about 6 to 8 months ago, and he loves it. So much so that it's a 2 or 3 night per week diet of his now. And we introduced him to these salmon burgers just a few weeks ago, and he loves them just the same because it's clean. The best part about the Faroe Island salmon is it is not fishy, right? Great fish, great seafood should not be fishy. If it's fishy and you bought it at the grocery store, at a seafood shop, and you got to your house and it tastes like very fishy or makes your house smell, that's because it's not fresh, right? This product has been pulled out of the ocean, filleted, blast frozen, and you're the first person that's going to actually thaw this out. So it really is an exceptional experience.
And right, I think you and I learned a long time ago that knowing your source is not only important to us and how we eat, it changed the way that we ate. It changed the way that we tried things. I mean, Ray didn't like salmon before the Faroe Island salmon. It wasn't a favorite.
I really didn't. Not most seafood, because it just turned me off to how fishy it was, right? I didn't like that fishy smell or that fishy taste. This is so pure, so clean. You will be shocked. And I think it's evident when you look at the reviews on the Faroe Island salmon, how many guests just rave about it. It's the best fish I've ever tried. They talk about that because it takes on whatever flavors they decide to put it with. That's how you know it's an exceptional quality fish. It's not going to be fishy. It's going to make your house smell like beautiful, fresh ingredients each and every time you cook these.
It does. It's so true. And cooking from frozen, so you have two, actually you have 3 options.
Right.
This is something you cook from frozen and you can grill it. You can cook from frozen and put it in your air fryer for about 12 to 15 minutes. And this is also something you can put on your sheet pan or your saute pan. So if you want to put it in your oven and you're setting the table, maybe you do what we do, and one of us goes upstairs and gives the kids a bath while the other one cooks. And then 15 minutes later, everybody's nice and clean and we're ready for dinner.
Brittany, I know you made the pita a second ago. We could also just crumble this up if you wanted to and make tacos, right? You could put it on top of nachos.
Yes.
It's really so versatile. We talk about our sirloin steak being our everything steak. The Faroe Island salmon is really your everything fish, and the salmon burger is no different, right? When you have quality that's this premium, that's this exceptional, there's so many things you can do with it. And it's evident because we're obviously having a lot of guests really enjoying this already, Brittany. We're starting to get limited in the classic version. So don't forget, we have the classic or the sun-dried tomato. Each of them are sure to please. 4 easy payments is $15.60. You're going to get 12 individually wrapped Faroe Island salmon burgers, and many folks are actually taking advantage of the auto delivery, which is a great option, right? We've all seen what's happened with food prices over the last year or so specifically, and it's just have no signs of it slowing down. So signing up for that auto delivery, you can lock that price in. You can cancel at any time. It's really a great way to take advantage of this item for a year. So highly recommend it. If you've tried the Faroe Island salmon before, definitely jump on and get these burgers. I assure you're going to have a great experience with them.
And it eats like a piece of fish. It's not going to eat like that salmon burger that's in that local pub of yours that tastes like a puck.
Breading, right?
Yes, this is going to be something nice and soft, very delicate. It eats like a piece of fish. It melts in your mouth. And again, this is something, if you love your burgers and your hot dogs on the weekends when you're out there at your grill like we are, if you're doing that every single weekend and you want to try something different, but you still like that burger feel, this is a great option. Right. It has a really wonderful flavor. I'm going to eat one right now.
You should. Brittany, I was looking for one of our booklets because this is also going to come with one of our Egg Harbor booklets, right? So you're going to get that great Egg Harbor booklet you have in the drawer there. Terrific. Yes, we do. So Brittany's eating, and it is dinner time, so I don't blame her. But you're also going to get this beautiful Egg Harbor seafood booklet. Brittany's taken lots of time to put all the different great recipes and uses in here for how to cook your fish, right? Storing and thawing, cooking to perfection, breading and battering. It's doing so many different things when it comes to preparing your different seafood items from Egg Harbor, or quite frankly, all of your seafood items. This is a great tool. You're going to want to keep this in your kitchen. It's going to give you lots of great information.
We put that together because we found with Egg Harbor that a lot of people really enjoy seafood in a restaurant, but they're intimidated to prepare it at home.
Right.
And seafood is very, very simple. When you know your source and you have a quality piece of fish, like the Faroe Island salmon, simple ingredients and simple cooking methods, it becomes a way for you to introduce cooking seafood into your home. And that guide right there
really does.
Really helps. You know, it has marinades, it has seasonings for you, but it also shows you how fast things cook.
I was going to say, this is one of my favorite charts actually in here, right? And it kind of gives you all the different ways you can make our different fish. So whether it's the Icelandic cod or the swordfish steaks or the halibut or the Faroe Island salmon, you could bake it, saute it, air fry it, steam it, deep fry it, poach it, grill it, right? We give you all those uses. So it really, truly is extremely useful information. But whether it's these beautiful Faroe Island salmon burgers or our Faroe Island salmon, it's all about starting with a piece of fish that you know where it comes from. If you don't know where your food comes from, you're already, starting kind of behind the 8 ball, because at the end of the day, it's only going to be as good as the quality that you put into it, right? We always talk about that. And we go to so many restaurants and visit so many places for testing food and meeting with chefs that carry our products around the world. And when we meet with them, that's the very first thing we say is you got to start with the right product. They could be the best chef in the world, but if they don't put their best foot forward with the very best fish to begin with, they're going to expect the same results, with their finished product. And that's what this Faroe Island salmon burger is. This is a premium experience of a salmon burger that you can use in many different ways.
Okay, so I'm going to have another bite of the Mediterranean because I didn't have that one yet, but look how filled this is with the
it's incredible.
sun-dried tomatoes.
And I just love that it's all
onion.
large pieces of salmon, right? It's not chopped, it's not minced.
No, and you're
It's
cooking
just
this. This is
folded
not a
into a
heat and eat
burger.
option.
Right.
Like you said, Ray, this comes to you raw, and you are going to be the first person to go ahead and cook that burger.
Right.
All right.